Welcome back, I'm Sean, and today I'm testing out a pair of ANC headphones that is really comfortable to wear and also sounds really good. So let's check it out.
I didn't want to see you when you came home, 'cause you always try to hurt me and that's so low. When I talk to you about it, you're in defense mode. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. How can we work on ourselves when you say no? Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'll never go on like this, so don't you think you got me up? Yeah, I can't seem to deal with this. You try so hard to pull me in.
So these headphones today were sent over to me by TOZO for review, and this is not a sponsored post, and my review will be based on my honest and unbiased opinion. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future tech reviews. So the TOZO HT2 is a pretty basic ANC headphones and comes in a decent price of $50 US or about 240 Malaysian ringgit. And I think it provides you with many great features, so if you're interested in buying one, definitely get them in the links below. So the HT2 has a good build quality, made mainly of a plastic build, but the plastic that they use here is very high quality. And at the top of the band is pretty plain and there is no TOZO branding at the top, and the headphone comes with a soft protein leather headband that is pretty comfortable, but the foam used here is a medium firmness, so it does give you a slightly better support when you wear them. So the headphones is also extremely comfortable to wear, one of the more comfortable ones I must say, and because of the clamping force along with the ear cups, it just sits very nicely and comfortably on your head. And the headphones don't stretch too much, and you can see this is pretty much the maximum that I want to stretch it, and because of that it gives you a very good clamping force for your head. So the extension arm here of the headphones is your typical XM4 style clicky extension arm, and it also has a nice metal insert with a covered plastic backing. And the headphones also does swivel, rotate as well as tilt, which kind of gives you that 3D fit that adds to the comfort of the headphones. And at the ear cups here you do see the TOZO branding there, and I think that's a little too flashy since it's a chrome logo and the black headphones. You're also going to get a very comfortable memory foam insert on the protein leather ear cups, as well as the left and right indicator inside the ear cups itself. So the headphones has a well-balanced feel and comes in at a weight of 254.5 grams, which is normal on the headphones like that. And in terms of the controls, you're going to get all your controls on the right side of the ear cups. So there is a power button, which is also the power button and the button to call out your assistant, a volume rocker to increase or decrease the volume as well as to skip tracks, a 3.5mm auxiliary jack to use these headphones wired and also to enable the high-res audio performance, as well as a Type-C charging port to charge up the headphones. Next to the Type-C charging port is also a mic hole and also an ANC button next to it to toggle between the different ANC mode. And if you double press this button, you will go into adaptive ANC mode. So in terms of the battery life, nothing too fantastic here, but you're going to get a 60 hours battery with the ANC turned off, and if you turn on ANC, you're going to get about 40 hours of battery life, which is honestly not too bad. Volume-wise, the comfortable listening volume starts at about 60%, which is quite high on the scale, and the headphones also allows you to listen to songs really soft at about 5%, and the headphones get loud at about 90%, and although I can still listen to it at 100%, it won't be for too long. The range here is just nice in my opinion, with a little room still to maneuver if the song is not loud enough. And from a feature standpoint, the TOZO comes with a pretty modern specs that will serve you well for a couple of years. You get a modern Bluetooth 5.3 chipset with support for both the AAC as well as the SBC codec. So the headphones is not rated to have any water resistant rating, so try not to get them wet if you can. And from a driver standpoint, you're going to get a basic 40mm dynamic driver that is not made of any fancy material. The headphone still provides you with pretty good sound. And you perhaps bought these headphones because it has that high-res audio badge on the box, and that's not wrong, but do take note that these are not high-res audio wireless and there is no LDAC codec or any high-res codecs to support that. But the high-res audio works when the headphones is in wired mode via the 3.5mm auxiliary jack. But do take note that if you use it with the 3.5mm jack, all the headphones features won't work, including the buttons, the mic as well as the ANC. Finally, there is also no multi-point connectivity on this headphone. So the TOZO app is really simple, and at the homepage here you're going to see the HT2 design with the battery percentage of the headphones, and here you have 6 ANC options to choose from, and we'll talk a little bit about ANC from the next section. And the next page you're going to get adjustments for your EQ of the headphones. You're going to get 16 different EQs to play with and no manual EQ to adjust. At the settings button here you're going to get to update your headphones, and that's pretty much all the features you get in this app. So let's talk a little bit about the ANC performance here. So for starters, these are not the strongest ANC headphones in the market and they do a decent job in most cases, but if you're looking for one that can really just wipe out noises, then this may not be the one. Starting with the road noise test here, or the low humming noise test, these headphones lower it by roughly 50% without any music, which is okay, but although the volume is lowered, you're still gonna get quite a lot of noise coming through. Playing music fixes that, but not all the way. So this is the same with the airplane cabin noise test. They are okay, but you're not going to get the most serene experience when you wear this on a plane. Still better than not using any ANC headphones. Human chatters also don't get cut off quite as well. So in the noisy cafe test, you're still gonna hear some speech coming through, and you do need music to really drown out the background noise. Transparency mode here is good in a sense that it makes the headphone feels open and like you're not wearing any headphones, so it's natural without feeling overly digital. So all in all, I'm going to rate the ANC performance of the HT2 a decent 7.6 out of 10. So when it comes to the sound signature when using it in Bluetooth mode and wired mode, the headphones sound wildly different in both of the configuration, and you need to understand how they sound. When in the Bluetooth mode, these are your very typical powerful V-shaped headphones with plenty of bass performance and good sparkly highs. The bass resonates well from the sub-bass rumble that is deep and heavy to the mid-bass that hits firm and solid. So from a bass perspective, these are great headphones. So vocals are decent, but nothing too fantastic here, and the highs are really clear and sharp, and I noticed that they don't sound muffled or messy at the extreme high ends, which says a lot about headphones in this caliber. And when it comes to the high-res audio devices, you need to make sure you have two things right. So number one is a good source of music, and number two is a good sound card or a DAC amp. So when listening to this on my Dell laptop with a pretty normal sound card, the sound quality is flat, kind of lack definitions, and honestly don't sound too good overall. But moving on to the MacBook Pro, it improves the sound quality significantly, and then moving it to a proper DAC amp gave it the best results. So in the high-res audio configuration, bass definitely gets flattened out, which is typical since it wants to have the widest dynamic range of frequencies projected. And without that blaring heavy bass, you can hear details like snare hits clearer, more defined, vocals also sounds forward and clear, and highs definitely sound very distinct and sharp. So definitely take this into consideration when getting anything with the high-res audio badge. So this is a test to see if the TOZO HT2 is a good headphone for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these headphones. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So there is no gaming mode with these headphones, and latency performance with games like PUBG is pretty bad, and you're going to get a whole bullet lag behind the visuals. Definitely not the best for gaming. Fortunately, this does not perform the same with movies and videos, so if you want to watch movies with this, the latency here is pretty good. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these headphones. I like the entire package that we get here with these headphones. Great specs, great high-res sound, also very nice Bluetooth sound. ANC is pretty good, and overall a pretty good deal.
Today we are taking a look at these. These are the HT2 wireless active noise cancelling headphones from TOZO. Now, if you don't know TOZO, well, they make a ton of different headphones, earbuds, smartwatches, speakers, and lots more. Now, before we get into it, guys, TOZO sent me these HT2 headphones to review in exchange for my honest opinion. You know, guys, whatever I review, you're always going to get my honest opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. So let's get these out of the box and see what we have. So guys, first thing, open the box up and you have some paperwork. You also have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and if you use these headphones in wired mode, you also have a 3.5 to 3.5mm audio cable. Also guys, then you get to the main event, and that's the HT2 itself. Now I've got the black version, however these come in a whole array of different colours. Now I also like the fact that these are foldable, particularly as, you know what, when you're travelling these days, space is always a constraint. Also guys, these are mainly constructed of plastic. You do get some nice foam on the ear cups and on the headband, and when adjusting the headband you can see there's metal under the plastic, and it's even got the size of your head on the metal, so you kind of can get a fairly accurate, I mean I know you can just put them on, right, and you know, you kind of know how they feel, but you have got the sizes on there if you fancy that, and it also adds a little bit more strength. Now, taking a look at the controls, and everything is on one side. You get the power switch, which doubles up as a play pause button, and you get the volume up and down rocker, and you get those 3.5 and the USB ports so that you can plug in your respective cables. And guys, you also get that one push active noise cancellation switch. Now, what sets these TOZO HT2 headphones apart from the rest? Well, firstly, you get 40mm dynamic driver units, which, you know, these deliver an immersive sound experience that transcends expectations. Whether you're grooving to your favorite tunes, catching up on the latest podcast, every sound is crisp, clear, and full of life. But you know what? There's actually more to these. You've got transparency mode, and that enables you to stay connected to your surroundings while enjoying your music and keeping you connected to those surroundings. Whether you're commuting in the hustle and bustle of the city, or you're taking a leisurely stroll through nature, or whatever, transparency mode keeps you aware and immersed at the same time. The TOZO HT2 headphones also feature Orange X Acoustic 2.0. You get Bluetooth 5.3 technology, which ensures that you're going to get a very good and stable connection. And guys, because you can use these for phone calls as well, you don't get dropped calls, you get crystal clear audio. Everybody that I spoke to while using these could hear me just fine. So guys, wherever you go, uninterrupted communication. And don't forget guys, if you have a device that supports it, you can also take advantage of high-res audio. So these support high-res audio. You don't get it with an iPhone. If you've got an Android or a dedicated music player, you are good to go. And guys, comfort, well, I can tell you now, with these soft ear pads and this adjustable lightweight design, these headphones are engineered for all-day wear. I wore them for several hours, and you know what? It never got tiring. And speaking of uninterrupted listening, like I said, with just one click, you can activate noise cancellation, and that allows you to tune out the world. I mean, I've got to say, even when you put these on, it's pretty quiet in here, and they're not even on. So you know what, guys, whether you're in a crowded cafe, a noisy office, you know, these TOZO HT2 headphones keep those distractions at bay, allowing you to focus on what matters most, and that is your music. And lastly guys, to help you take control of this little marvel, there's an app. Of course there is. And with that app guys, you can take control of your audio, you can customize sound with preset EQ settings, you can dive into different listening experiences with features that are designed to elevate your enjoyment of music, podcasts, or whatever you choose to listen to. There's a ton of different settings in this app, and as well as that, you also get the ability to update your firmware, making these a pretty worthy investment. So there you have it guys, these are the TOZO HT2 headphones. Immerse yourself in extraordinary audio quality, stay connected with crystal clear calls, and enjoy all day comfort and convenience in one stylish package. Upgrade your listening experience today guys with these TOZO HT2 headphones, because you know what, life is too short for ordinary sound. And you know what, at a cost of only £58.99 at the time of this video going live, you are getting a lot of tech at a steal. I'll leave any product links and any further discounts in the description. And guys, if you have any comments or questions, then please leave them below. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. Thanks to you guys for watching. Thanks to TOZO for sending me these killer headphones to review. I'm Dave with Sings for a Lens, and I will see you the next time. Bye for now.